Welcome to Boma tutorial. Today we're going to talk about gradient. So the question here is, what is gradient? Gradient is where you mix two colors or more than two colors to give you one color. We can apply that same method when it comes to CSS in HTML. So let's get into our coding aspect. So I come to my file project, my project browser, and I come here to file. I create new file. So I click here, and I name this file gradient.html, and I enter. When I name this gradient.html, I need to get all my layout for my HTML page. So I can come here, press the shift key and one on our keyboard, and this key will appear, and I press the tab key. So I can come to title here, change the title, get rid of this, and I can put working with gradient. Working with gradient. Now let's get into it now. There are three different types of gradients in CSS. So the first thing is, I want to write a comment. We'll talk about the first gradient, which is lenient gradient. So I can come here like this. When I come here, so I can come here like this. Okay, so I can write my first comment, and I can say lenient. So when I come here, so I can talk about leading gradient. So leading gradient is my first gradient. So I can come here, enter. Now I can create a section. So create a class, and I call it class lenient gradient, because the name of the class, enter. So now I can put a paragraph here if I want to. So let me put a paragraph. So in this paragraph I can see lenient gradient. So I can see lenient. So in this paragraph I can see lenient gradient. So this is it. Now I want to create a break to create space, because we said there are three types of lenient gradients. So I want to create a break. So now there's a break that will create space within my HTML and CSS. So now we'll come back to our project browser and create another file for the CSS. So you can see gradient.css, and enter. Now I want to link my CSS, that is my gradient.css, to my gradient.html. So I come to the head tab. So I click here, there's the head tab. So I come within the head tab, and I enter, and I type link, and I come right here to where you have the href. So to link my CSS, so I come here. So if you want to know how to link external CSS, there are videos that are posted on my YouTube channel page. You can watch that. So this is an external CSS. So I can come here like this, and I'm seeing gradient.css. I can save it. Now I come to gradient.css. So I come to the CSS here, click on it. So remember we created class now. So for example, you come to the gradient.html, there's a class that we created. So I can just come here like this, copy this class, and come to gradient.css. Now when you want to learn more about class and ID, you can check my YouTube channel. There's a video that is there that talks about class and ID in HTML CSS. So now when we're dealing with class, we have to always deal with full step or period. So I'll put this here and I press Ctrl V and I put my curly braces and I enter. So here, for example, let's say our gradient, we want to give it the width of 100%. Then the height, we want to give it a height of 48 VH. And I also talk about color. So color, I want to make it white. So when I say color white, that means the text color. So the text color should be white. Then also the front size or the front width. Okay, we can say the front size. So let's say front size should be 18 pixel, and the front width should be 500 pixels, 500, just 500. Now I want to teach you guys how to write comment into CSS. So to write comment, you put / and put asterisk, and put another / and you can come here and see, for example, now so we're coming to do the gradient, and say gradient star. So you see it? So we say gradient star, and we enter. Now to apply our gradient, I will say background, just say background, then you see lenient gradient, because we said there are 3 different types of gradient. So the first one we're talking about is lenient gradient. So now when I come here, I can just say red, comma, and I also say blue. Now what it will do, it will mix red and blue together and give us one color. So I can come here like this, save this, and I can come back to my HTML or gradient.html, click on this, right click and open with last server. So now just a minute, it will open and you're going to see how lenient gradient will work, because we said it will mix 2 colors and it will give us. So you see, so it makes the 2 colors, both red and blue have been mixed. But now look here, my text is already here now. So let's use padding on this. If you want to learn more about padding, margin, border, you can check on my YouTube channel. I have a video there that talk about padding, I talk about border, I talk about margin, how we can be able to use it in CSS and into our HTML code. So now I can come here and enter, and I can say padding. So you see there are different type of padding. So if you watch that video, it will teach you more about that. So I can say padding, I say 20 pixels, and I press Ctrl S, and I come back here. So you're going to see what will happen. So when I come here like this and zip, so padding 20 pixels, it will close now. So you see the difference. Now let's come back to our HTML code. So when you come back to your HTML code, we want to do the second gradient. So the second gradient will be radical gradient. So now I can come here like this and I can enter. So I can enter here. Okay, so I can come here like this and I can enter. So when I enter, I can write a comment, and in this comment I can see radical gradient. So radical gradient. Now I can come here like this, create a section, so come in this section, give it a class, the class name will be radical gradient. So the class name called radical gradient. So you come to paragraph like this. You have paragraph, and in this paragraph you can name that radical gradient. So we name it radical gradient. Yeah, so this is how we should name this. So I can kind of see here. Now I can even come back here like this. Put break. For now we'll break. So put break. So now I can come here like this, Control S, come here like this, and I can press Control C. I can copy this, and I can enter, press dot, Control V, and put my curly braces, and enter. Now, that come now to the CSS is almost the same thing, but only one thing will change. Instead of using linear gradient, now we use radical gradient. So for example, I can come here and I can see the width. The width should be the same, 100%, and also I can see the height. The height should be the same, 48 VH, and also I can see color. The color should be white. That is for the text. Okay, and also the font size should be 18 pixels. The font width should be about 500. So front width should be 500. Now we want to apply our gradient style now. So we say background. So we want to apply our radical linear gradient. So we say background. Now instead of saying linear gradient, now we're going to say radical gradient. So you see it. So I click on this. So radical gradient. So for this one, I'm going to use orange and purple. So I'm going to use orange and purple, comma. I'm going to use purple, orange and purple. Okay, so when I save this, so come back to my browser. So I come back to my browser here. So you see the difference. So it makes the two colors together. If you want to make it 3 colors, it can still work. So let's come here to our Visual Studio Code and do our tier 1, which is chronic gradient. So I come to my gradient.html. Now instead of me writing this, I can just come here like this. Just come here, press Ctrl C, copy this. Yes, copy this right here. Enter and just press Ctrl V and just do the changes here. So I can come here like this and chronic, and I can also come here to do the same thing to my class. Do the same thing to my class, and I can come here and I can do the same thing to my class. Now I can press Ctrl C, and this has been saved. So I can come back here, copy my class. So I can copy this like this, Ctrl C, and come to my CSS, that is gradient.css, and I can come here like this, enter, hold dot, and press Ctrl V for my curly braces, enter. So now I can come here like this, copy all of this stuff here like this, Ctrl C, press Ctrl V. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here like this, remove this. Okay, so now here I can say background. So I can say background, and now I can say connect gradient. Okay, so I can say connect gradient. So dot, then we can say gradient. And put your parenthesis. Okay, so for this we will say green and pink. With green and pink together. And we just come here, we save it. Now if you come back to your browser, so you see these are three gradients, so we can add our padding there, but you see how cool it is. So that come back to our Visual Studio Code editor. So I can come back here, for example, I can start with this, and I can say padding, I can say padding 20. So I can say padding. So I can say padding 20 pixel, and also I can see the same way to the same padding. I can see the same 20 pixel. So I can save this. So now I can come back here like this. You see, so you see the difference between the border and the content. So now you see our three gradient. So one example that left is we want to apply gradient when it comes to text, but that will be done in the next tutorial. So thank you for watching. This is Poema tutorial. You can continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel.